Welcome! In this video, we will give you tips and tricks on how to calculate emissions. By now, you've determined the scope and boundary of your footprint and may have collected data, either primary or secondary, or a combination. Now it's time to calculate the impacts. So let's choose a calculation method. In general, there are 4 calculation methods: the supplier-specific method, the hybrid method, the average data method, and the spend-based method, which is the least accurate. The supplier-specific method is based on actual supply chain information, while the average data method is based on generic data. The hybrid method uses a combination of primary and secondary data. If this is your first time calculating and this is your footprint baseline, we advise you to apply the hybrid method. In case you've already been reporting, always try to use as much primary data as possible. The spend-based approach can be useful for screening of your Scope 3 footprint or for calculation of small contributors. However, we do not advise you to use the spend-based method for your footprint, as it's quite inaccurate for proper carbon management. Let's look at tools to calculate Scope 1 and 2 emissions. The calculation itself is quite simple. Remember the formula A times E equals C, or activity data times emission factor equals carbon footprint. If you add this up for each of the emission sources in your inventory, that's your organizational footprint. Simple calculations like these can be done using Excel formats. We recommend using existing tools available online, or you can also create your own template. In case you really want to step up your carbon data management, consider using software-based tools. If we look at tools to calculate Scope 3 emissions, these are highly sector-specific, and there are unfortunately no generic Scope 3 calculations tools available. Some sector-specific tools exist or are in development. We advise you to check with your industry association for applicable tooling. And please, do check the recommended actions and tips listed below. And good luck!